You think you'd be able to go take down the Woolly Mammoths from way back when? Yeah, go out.
Dude, it wasn't just one guy. It wasn't just one guy
actually.
with a spear hunting a woolly mammoth.
Guerrilla warfare.
We'll use your nets of shirts first.
We'll try to
use guerrilla warfare.
We'll let Dylan build his
It's not
net
gonna
out
be
of
shirts.
shirts.
It's not going to be shirts. It's going to be twine. It's going to be strong,
We can
sturdy
lure it
twine.
in with some pure.
So you're telling me twine is gonna hold back a bloodlusted silverback gorilla? 3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Oh, episode 6, boys. We made it. We're making it. We're striving it. And how y'all feeling? I don't know.
Great.
I don't know if anybody can tell. It's 5 o'clock in the morning right now.
Feeling stupendous.
This is by far the latest episode we recorded, and I'm feeling it.
Hey,
I'm definitely feeling it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's actually funny because we recorded an episode before this, and it was so horrible that we decided to stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning to record another one. So consider yourselves lucky, man.
Recharge everything.
Yeah, we're here though. We're dedicated to the quality. You know, we're putting in the hard hours for y'all. And off the top of the head, I know some things that I do want to discuss today for sure. No formal structure, but I want to talk about the situation with the codes with the GTA.
Yeah.
How horrible is it that a company thinks it's okay to not include a physical disc with a physical purchase of a copy? Like, I understand buying the cards. I understand buying the cards with the codes because it's like you know what you're getting. You know what you're paying for. I mean, I guess you do know what you're paying for now, but it's just, I don't know. I'm honestly, I guess it's just the GTA 6 effect. That, one, you're convincing people to pay $80. 2, you're convincing people to buy something with 0 resale value, unless maybe you can sell the case for what it's worth in plastic.
I think
it's crazy.
At the same time, digital downloads make up a vast majority of the sales nowadays. So if you're looking at it from the sales perspective, it's like a 10 to 12% demographic that they're targeting for the discs in the first place. So it's like I can kind of see it, but on the collector side of things, where it's like if you're getting something physical, you want to have it be
Here on the show, it's like obviously physical media. We say this so much. Physical media is one of our big things. So seeing it just slowly dwindle in front of our eyes is just so disheartening, man.
Somebody said they were like, that thing better have a damn map in it.
The map, dude. What are the maps you can
Get a
have?
map
that came
with the
GTA
poster,
5.
please.
Yeah.
Dude, for real.
It's just a little bit worse for the consumer because you'll never be able to buy it from a GameStop or a Game Exchange, and it'll probably not go on sale for a couple years. It's probably not going to go down to $50 like the eShop games. Also, you don't have to guess because Activision already does this on Steam with Black Ops 1 because you really can't get those games on physical on PC. And Black Ops 1 is $60. Black Ops 2, $60.
And there's
Black
no
Ops 3.
shame behind it either. Like, you would think they would have a little bit of shame and put it to at least 30. Because even 30 is like, damn,
We're talking Activision
for a 15-year-old game or 17-year-old game.
Barely works multiplayer.
You know what I mean? That's already pushed $60. Like, I know you're telling a story about someone you had to convince them out of buying the $60 version. You're like, wait, you can just go buy a physical copy at GameStop for like what, $5 maybe?
Yeah, it was Black Ops 3. Yeah, $5 physical.
Yeah, and
he's like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna get it. It's like $65.
And it seems like Rockstar's putting a hold on that. They're like, nah, you're gonna pay what we want you to pay until we decide that the price goes lower. And like I said, just the GTA 6 effect. Like everybody's like, oh, but it's gonna be worth it. And like, I do genuinely think that they put a lot of love, care, and effort into this game. But I just feel like it's setting a precedent to mark the games all the way up to 80%, even if they're not, or $80, even though they're not,
Yeah, most games that will strive for this new $80 price point, they're not the rock stars.
No.
It's like the slop developers, the Mind's Eye devs, they're like, hey, $80. It's just like the single player experiences and stuff that we've gotten, just games in general. It's like the devs are so fine putting out half-baked stuff out there and just like, hey, we'll fix it if we fix it. You know, they're gonna buy it anyways. So.
Even like the new thing is like releasing game previews, so the game's never done. They just release it.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
permanent beta or alpha,
Yeah.
like Fortnite. Like how long was Fortnite in beta?
And they were even doing
Couple
that.
years? Is it
they were
still in
even-
beta? No, it's not in beta
No,
anymore. It's not in beta
but
anymore.
yeah, no, I know what you mean.
They were even doing that with like H1Z1 games before Fortnite did that, where it was like permanently in beta. It's like, bro, this game's been 4 years in pre-alpha. Like,
Yeah.
is DayZ at 1.0 yet? Like version 1.0?
I don't know.
It don't
I
look
really
like
don't
it. It
know
ain't
at
never
this
looked like
point.
it was 1.0.
I just spawn in and look at the maps or look at the signs and be like,
I
I
spawn in and
That's
see
where
the
I go.
sludge because nothing's loaded in when you get to the map.
Same thing with like PUBG. It's like I can go buy this game at Target, and you're saying it's in beta. Like,
Yeah, that's
obviously not. Like,
you know.
that was a weird little era. I don't think we're in that
Did
anymore.
any of y'all
There's-
ever play? What were you saying?
I was gonna say this is kind of touching on the no physical disc, but having a case. Fortnite actually had
They did.
they sold Fortnite.
Yeah.
Buying
in a case.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
I guess it came with like a winter. Like I remember a specific time they were selling. It was like a winter, like the ski mask, like winter skin or whatever. I was like, you gotta be a soccer man. You're paying for
Came with
Fortnite.
Save the world, and then like
That's
the
what I
little-
was actually about to get into. I was like, did any of y'all ever actually even play the PvE?
Yeah.
Save the Y'all
I
did?
actually did.
Yeah.
It
Y'all
was
paid
actually
for
kind
it?
of fun.
This is-
for a
that's
little
what Fortnite started out as. That's
Yeah.
what it was supposed to be, and then they
I
introduced the battle
only
Royale.
royale.
played battle. I
Royale.
only played the battle royale, like maybe season 1,
Yeah,
preseason
it
1,
wasn't.
maybe.
It wasn't bad. We actually, me and you played that thing really early. I had a screenshot of our first ever win. It was like me, you, one of our good friends, Dustin.
Shit.
Shout out Dustin.
Shout
out
out
Dustin.
Gamers, because Gamers was
Gamers
there
was
too.
in there, yes sir.
Are y'all
Shout out
watching?
Gamers.
Yeah,
Shout
no
out
Gamers
Gamers,
is.
my boy.
#1 fan.
They Unreal owns Fortnite too, and they own the engine, the Unreal Engine.
Interesting, okay.
And I don't know if they own any other games like that, but I thought that was crazy. Like, that is, I always associate with them with the engine.
They made the game Unreal.
Oh yeah,
Two.
Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, they made the
that
game
makes sense,
Unreal.
yeah.
I've never personally played it. It was up my alley because I'm super into the old first-person shooters like Doom, Quake, Duke Nukem. I'm super into those,
Yes.
so I was thinking about playing it, but I just never got around to it.
Yeah, it was a
But
Quake
I didn't
adjacent.
know that the engine was. I don't know if it's the engine that they used to make the game,
It is,
like, or
yeah.
like what vice versa, or like. But it's. I didn't know.
There's an Unreal tournament. I forget which one it is, but they like allowed player content in there, and people could charge for stuff. So people were just making like crazy things and so
Charge
on.
$1 million.
Ooh, that's a good era of gaming, is where there was like like player-made maps. Like, I'm pretty sure you could do that on Halo. No, like
Yeah.
on Forge mode,
Forge
you could
mode,
go
yeah.
and play like the top-rated maps or whatever.
What was that
Ninja-
game we were
Ninja
playing
School,
a couple, like
Duck
maybe like a year or
Hunt.
2 ago? It
Yes.
was called Guns,
Yeah,
where they had all
Yeah.
that user-created content, but the game was just dead, like beyond.
Oh, is that
It's
the
unfortunate too.
like
wacky-
the running on
Yes.
walls, like melee,
The
super.
jumping
Well,
back and forth. Yeah.
a super
was
unique
fun.
style. It was
Yeah.
legitimately a fun game to play. Like,
Yes.
if there was lobbies full of that, I could have saw us playing that for like honestly a couple months, like a couple weeks, and like hopping on it.
I
you know?
think I was running around as Kakashi and you were running around as Goku. I think they had like some Sonic skins in there too.
Yeah, like a Sonic backpack on. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, this like screams like Hot Topic culture, like, because like they had like the what was that little brown mascot that was in everywhere in Hot Topic, like the little was it Domo?
Oh, Domo, yeah.
Domo.
yeah,
It
yeah.
had like the Domo backpacks. You know what I'm talking about?
That's-
the little
Yeah.
like I was
I
like,
remember
Right,
back
dude,
in
I
the
know
day
what you're
stuff.
talking about.
That's from another era at this point.
yeah, the Hot Topic Spencers.
Sheesh.
They had a sequel.
I remember
The sequel was on
walking into Spencer's and seeing a thing.
No, man.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say.
Spencer's
I was
is like
like,
one of those
whoa.
stores where you try to go in there by yourself to pick something out. You're like, no, I don't go in there.
You're like, no, let me not go in there.
I'm trying to get the cool anime T-shirt, but if you look around the corner, there's some explicit material.
Just a little, just to put on everything. You know, great, fantastic.
That's crazy. Dude, so what's up with this new Evangelion movie?
Going to see it. Yeah, no, end of Evangelion for all the people that are in the cult, you know. But it's getting a North America release in the theaters. Never. I think it's got it maybe once or twice like special, but this is the 30th anniversary, and they had tickets right by my house.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
I got the best seats in the house because it was only 2 seats were taken.
It's just gonna be.
I hope it's just me in there.
Yeah.
I just want to be alone, just me in the movie.
They'll be like,
the
can you
theater.
turn the movie up a little bit? It's just me. In here.
It's just me, bro. Just
Turn the
Can
brightness
you bass
down.
boost it actually?
that would actually be ideal.
Yeah.
No, we need more 90s anime movies to get a North America theatrical run. That'd be awesome.
There's like a lost. I don't know if y'all are into JoJo. But there's like a lost media like movie.
I think I know what you're talking about.
JoJo, yeah, I don't know. I think it's like the first arc they animated. It's just like I know there's like a trend of like anime movies being released in Japan.
Yeah.
It's not over here.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate 'cause some of those, dude, we love it over here. Send more. Give us more. Give us
Give us
everything
more.
you got.
That's super common. Some of the like longest running series, and again, doesn't mean that they're good or whatever, but like Go 13 or whatever. Like there's only like 13 volumes, and I think there's over 200.
Yeah.
It's probably not good. Maybe that's probably why it's not over here. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy. Like some of the biggest stuff is not over here.
We need to bring back that 90s, early 2000s aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's like that hand-drawn.
Like the Helsing, like
That's what they're doing with Science Saru's doing with the Ghost in the Shell remake.
I was literally about to say that as an example.
I'm hyped
As
for
for like
that.
that '90s, like kind of like
Yeah, that's
Have you,
so
Dystopian.
it comes through so beautifully.
have you seen the movie?
Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah.
I've seen the animated one. We used to have like one of those like really thin DVD like cases. You know what I mean? We used to have one of those. My stepdad used to have it on DVD. So it's been. I don't remember anything about the movie, but I remember it being about a girl.
It's one of those movies where it's very visual. So like
I know what it looks like more than I can like. You know what I mean? Like
all the plot.
it's a very popular referenced
Yeah.
anime too. You know what I mean? So like, even if you haven't seen it, like you've seen it. You know what I mean?
You have. And
Like Akira, almost. Like, even if you haven't seen Akira, you've definitely seen something that is inspired by Akira. You know? So, like, the influence trickles down or whatever.
yeah, it's very like dialogue, very, it just gives you hints of what's going on, but it's mainly visual communication and like pretty subtle stuff too. And you can kind of like, you rewatch it and you piece together what's going on. It's actually very, very, very cool. But also just insane animation, like insane. Akira too. Akira wasn't, the story was a little light, I guess. It was cool, but
Have you ever seen the movie Chronicle?
Yeah. That
Chronicle was
so
so
good.
cool, bro. I wish we got more because I don't know. Spoiler warning: the movie's almost 20 years old at this point. Probably like what, 15 years old. But towards the end, the main character who goes through all the most traumatic things kind of has his like Akira moment, like where he's in the city and he's just like everything he has because. I don't really know where they get the powers from or like how, like it doesn't really explain all too well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know if you remember the last part or the last like couple
Dude,
scenes of that movie.
it's been forever since I've seen Chronicle.
Like where he's in the city and he's like making all the windows crash down because his mom she was dealing with like a terminal illness, and like he went to go like rob a convenience store or something, and like while he was out robbing, she had passed away because he was trying to get medicine for her. So he gets back there. And he like just crashes out, and just like, and it's really, really good. I think it has Michael B. Jordan in it, right?
does it? No, I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've seen it too. Does it also come from a comic book?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. That's just like original, and I wish we had more like original, like superhero like esque movies, like Hancock. I don't know if you've seen
Oh my
Hancock too. We were
God.
talking about Will Smith last night. Hancock was great too.
I want to throw in a little
Hancock was
movie recommendation. If y'all haven't seen Afflicted, or it's Afflicted or Affliction, it's one of the two.
I think I've heard of it.
Just watch that.
What is it? Like, what is it about?
It's like two blogger guys go on a trip somewhere in Europe. They have a crazy night out, and he starts getting kind of like powers. He can like run really fast. He's like lifting up cars, and it starts off as it's like, oh my god, this is a really cool thing. Like my friend has powers. Like he just punched through that wall, and then it starts devolving. It's a horror movie.
Yeah,
so it starts devolving, and it's really good. It's like
Yeah, but I actually
the first person camera view for everything. So it just looks like an old school vlog.
That sounds
good.
really interesting. Yeah, we'll put some pictures of it, obviously. But
Yeah.
What's that one show or book or movie or something like that where the kid gets, like Chronicles or something like that? Where the kid gets powers? I might be talking out of my ass right now.
the movie we just talked about.
Nah. Because it's not nothing to do with blog. Is it what you just said then? Chronicles?
Well, Chronicles were the three boys. They're like at a party or something, and then they like find like a hole in the ground, and they touch like some rock.
Okay, I'm envisioning now.
And
yes,
then
I see
they
it.
and they kind of like have like struggle.
Okay.
And I like how they handle the flying. And I know we're talking about Chronicle, but it's like how they handle the flying. Like it's super cold in the air, so they like dress up in like Arctic suits whenever they're flying. Because like obviously, if you flew through the air, it'd be super.
You got thrown the New York puffer.
Yeah, they did have some puffers on. They were throwing football. Like,
Canada Goose.
They were throwing the
That
football.
Canadian Goose, not for real. The Montclair.
No, I haven't seen Hancock in a while either, but that was a surprisingly good because it was probably been like 5 or 6 years. And I watched, I was like, oh wow.
It's the capital city of Thailand. I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gabe. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
When are we going to Thailand together?
Oh,
Like Hangover?
Where should we go? We should go somewhere.
We need a hangover story. We need to get.
So who's waking up in the fucking ice box?
Nah.
I don't want to wake up in an ice box.
I think
ever.
Dylan might be waking
I'll
up
wake up
in
with
the
the
ice
face
box.
tattoo.
Dylan might be waking up in that.
I'll wake up in the
Nah.
room with the tiger. I don't think I want to do the icebox one. I pass that. I double it and give it to the next
I
person.
don't think you would wake up in that room with the tiger.
You think it'd eat me?
Yeah, no, you probably
tame
wouldn't
it.
wake up.
You ever tamed a tiger?
No,
It's
no.
easy. It's like a cat.
Entertainment.
I imagine it's just like a cat.
You think you'd be able to go take down the woolly mammoths from way back when? Yeah, go out.
Dude, it wasn't just
Go
one
out.
guy. It
Yes,
wasn't just one guy
actually.
with a spear hunting a woolly mammoth, bro. It was like a
You were
village of
fighting
people.
saber-toothed tigers.
it
Us
and
four?
woolly mammoths.
Us four against one woolly mammoth, maybe 2 extra guys. We got it.
No, I'm
We
solo.
we could get 2 helpers from like the local village, and we're taking the woolly mammoth.
Dude, you
down.
can solo a medium-sized woolly mammoth.
What's a medium-sized woolly mammoth? Are you out of your fucking
Woolly
mind?
mammoths are huge.
That thing would trample you to death, bro.
Not me.
One person?
Maybe you.
Brother.
You're gonna get picked up and tossed.
Like if you got
Thrown
He's
no,
into
gonna
if
the
you
get
got,
one of
if you
these
got no
joints?
strategy, no preparation, sure, I'm coming in there with at least 4 daggers
Well,
on my hip. I got a spear.
It's not gonna like.
I've practiced. Bro, they don't have time to do anything else. If you're out there hunting woolly mammoths, that's all you do. And this is your meal. You're going to get that woolly
I'm
mammoth.
just basing it off history, man. That's not what we did. no one did that. It's just no one. You're like,
Yeah, they
this is
did.
all
How
we
do
did."
you know? What do you mean history? You are
Cave paintings and shit.
Time machine
Oh,
he has.
shit.
I've
He's-
seen.
he's cooked that
No,
up.
actually, I've seen this before. It was
the
never the
cave
whole. It was
paintings.
never the whole
Those
like
are
100 men versus a like a what was it, a gorilla? Was that
Yeah,
it?
it was like a gorilla with the shotgun gun.
Yeah.
I'll throw up the picture.
No, I don't. I didn't see that one, but it was whenever that whole debate was going around, I saw that. I was like, bro, I was like, people will like realize that we used to kill woolly mammoths like with a whole lot less than 100 people. Like we could definitely take one gorilla. 100 grown ass men.
So where do you have to place to beat the gorilla? Like,
Where do you have, like,
let's
what's the
say you're
strategic
like
placement?
No, let's say you're the 30th person. Like let's say you're running 1v1
First
fades
person's
with the gorilla.
dead. He has to really be like down for the game. Like he really has to be with it, bro. Like he has to be. Other than that, like he's
You gotta
gone.
just have
He
war in the
has
heart.
to be knowing and fully prepared that he's gonna get turned into fucking tomato paste. First quarter, first 10 guys are gonna be like okay, well we can't go from that angle. You know what I mean? Like we can't go from behind. Like we can't go from the side. I think it would take about 20 to 30 guys, and then
Like you watch 20 to 30 guys get murdered.
well,
you're
because
like,
you
"Yeah,
would
it's
you would
my
be
turn."
forming a strategy. Let's say you're locked in a container, you have no way out. You have to beat the gorilla. You would start formulating at some point. Like you're not just gonna sit there and be like, it's over. At some point, you're gonna turn to the next guy and be like, okay, so what are we doing about this?
So basically 30 turns in this turn-based combat is all you would need.
You're
to
gonna
formulate a
you're gonna
strategy-
dwindle his
a strategy.
HP down, like HP points 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and then eventually he's gonna be like when your party members is.
He's gonna take a
100.
chug jug before you get to
He
him.
doesn't have healing items.
Bro, never
He doesn't
let
have access.
never let Cade lead the gorilla hunt next time.
I'm not
bro.
leading. I'm not dying first. What the fuck are you talking?
I'm
not
talking
leading.
like
You're dying
strategic leader.
40th.
Like
Well, I would have us down because it's like the only
No.
chance we have is to rush it all 100.
bro, we
on
can
one
get it with no
immediate-
fatalities. We use a net, bro. Drop a net.
Oh, we
on
use
it.
a gun, then we have 0 fatalities. We use a shotgun, then we
You
have
can
0
make a
Okay,
net in
yeah.
nature.
There's a pole on the gorilla.
Okay, well, you're gonna you're going to making net while
Yes.
there's a silverback gorilla trying to kill you. That's
No.
just not
out of shirts, by the way.
Me and
like
Dylan
that's the
sitting here
only
doing
thing
this.
you would have to
Dude, he's
even
gonna
try to
bust
stitch
through it.
together anything.
So if
Y'all are fucking hopeless.
you're just going about it the wrong
We're
way,
gonna
you're saying
pu-
build a net. No,
we're gonna
we rushed
plan
it
and
all once at 100 v1 and
What a
throw
terrible
haymakers.
idea. We're gonna go to war with one gorilla? We're gonna fucking charge it? No, we're gonna strategize. We're gonna
Yeah,
use
we'll use,
guerrilla
your net,
warfare.
we'll use your nets of shirts first.
We'll
We're
try to
gonna
let
use guerrilla
no.
warfare.
We'll let Dylan build his
It's not
net
gonna
out
be
of
shirts.
shirts.
It's not
and
gonna
then
be
we'll let-
shirts. It's
what are
gonna
we
be
gonna build that?
twine. It's gonna be strong.
We can
sturdy
lure it in
twine.
with some pure.
So you're telling me
Why?
twine is gonna hold back a bloodlusted silverback gorilla,
Yeah.
A-
Let me explain.
a 1-ton fast twitch fiber.
1 ton. Is this King Kong or a gorilla?
Bro, so you don't think they'll be like 1,100 pounds?
gorillas.
A ton gorilla is crazy.
You don't think a gorilla will be like 9 to 1,100 pounds?
I mean, yeah, but that's not a.
That's close. I mean, you know what I mean.
We
It's
gotta
close.
get the facts.
Let me explain. The gorilla is eating his bananas on the ground, chilling. We're human beings. What do? We strategize. We
You
plan
think a-
ahead. We
you
think
think
ahead.
a
Let
gorilla-
me speak.
You're right.
I have my net of twine with rocks on the perimeter of the net.
So it just.
Drop it
eats
on
those.
him. The rocks go, boom, and then they weigh him down. Now he's in there. And let's say he starts moving. He starts moving it, right? It doesn't matter. He's already slowed down. He's in my twine of my net of twine, and then I come down next after the net. Ah, douche guy. Over.
I mean, Dylan has a plan.
He has a plan, but it's bad. Like I don't think the twine is gonna. I don't think twine.
High
and
risk,
rocks,
high reward.
I don't think twine and rocks is gonna hold the bloodlusted silverback gorilla.
You've never been under a net of twine, clearly.
You got me there.
He got
Honestly,
you there.
honestly, that's a good point. Honestly, I don't. You just got to quadruple, fucking 10 times my strength, and then maybe we'd be having a cool one there.
I don't think you've ever made a net of twine.
That's what I'm saying. So you're so confident in
fucking
your
God.
ability to make it. What do you mean? Oh my God! You're like, oh my God.
We were
this
talking
net-
about you're in a
they're
box.
questioning my twine net.
Give me
building
2
abilities.
days.
For 2 days.
You're gonna be the last one left, and that girl's gonna fucking rip you in half. He's gonna grab
If
you
we're going
from.
on a
He's
head
gonna
up,
He's gonna
rest
be
for
from-
8 hours.
He's gonna grab you
on a
from
bed
neck
roll.
to toe and
Yeah.
rip you apart.
If we're going head to head, but like again, humans, what do? We strategize. We cheat. We game the system. We don't play by the rules. That's what we do.
we suck 1-on-1 though. That's like our worst. All right. What is y'all strategy? Are y'all okay? Which one's the most realistic? Are we rushing the gorilla 100 v1, or are we making a twine and rock
we
nets?
have to rush it.
Yeah, you gotta.
You
rest.
it's
to
the
rush it.
only realistic way. You're not. This is a wild fucking animal we're talking about. This guy isn't gonna sit around while you're like, oh, let me YouTube how to make a twine
Hey,
net with rocks.
Hold on. Better yet, fuck the net. Just drop a rock on his head from a tree.
Fuck. He's so smart.
Bro, who's
Hit him with
getting-
the coconut method.
All right, I'll be.
Coconut method.
Yeah, hit him, bonk him on, bonk him on the noggin.
We're trying to be serious here.
I
We're
know,
talking
we're not,
seriously.
We're not gonna carry
It's
a
you
rock
and the
up
gorilla.
a tree. It's 100 v1 throwing as hard as you can. No, like you have to accept that you're going to die, even if you know statistically that you might not. Like you may only like half. You may have like a 50-50 chance. You have to go at it with 100%. There's no chance that you're surviving if you don't.
And those gorillas get gassed quick. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. They're fast twitch fibers.
Yeah,
They just exert it all at once. You come up here. Here's like this is what I'm picturing in my mind. Devin, you're not the first because I love you too much. All right, I would
Nah,
never.
shout
I would,
out
I would
Gabe.
never send you out first. But let's say he already goes to about 30. You sneak up from around him, clock him. Gabe, left side, clock him. And then you just lay him on from
Dylan
there.
and Cade slide through underneath his feet, grab each leg,
Cade grabs left leg.
I'm not willing
Dylan
to
grabs
do that.
right leg, sweeps him underneath his feet
Yeah.
as he's falling. Me and you fucking.
That's where I draw the line. I don't think I'm willing to. I don't think I'm willing
Yes.
to grab the guy. I don't think he'd be susceptible to grab moves.
All right, Esteban,
I think
the
he might
seventh
be.
person.
I think he might be immune to me pulling guard.
What
on
if the
him. He
gorilla
might be
has
immune to
lice
my
and I don't
grapple.
want to grab it?
Julio Juan
This
Carlos,
isn't a
the sixth
situation where you're
person.
thinking about like crabs, bro. This is
You
a,
don't make the rules. I don't want to get lice.
This is a life or death. So would you rather
I think-
live with
I think it-
lice
I
or
think-
die by a gorilla beating you to
Okay,
death?
realistically, 100v1, I think it kills max 2 people because I think it gassed really quick.
Okay, max
From what I've
maybe
seen-
kills 2, critically injures about 7 others, 10 others.
Maybe. I've seen videos where they get in fights, they get gassed really quick.
It's all fun and games. So you pull up and Goku's talking about you got to run the fair fade with the gorilla.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Goku gives the fucking gorilla a sensu bean.
Yeah,
Tells you to run in the
lucky
fade with
bastard.
them, dude.
Of course, of course.
Bro got the Infinity Gauntlet, Sharingan. He got that shit from Yu-Gi-Oh around his neck.
He
Yeah,
puts you in the
it's
hyperbolic
not-
time chamber with the gorilla, like,
Yeah,
all
to try
right,
it in
figure
there.
it out.
No, I'd get it out. I mean, like I said, it's easy.
Okay, so where are you comfortable going? It's fair 1v1 fade. Where are you comfortable? Like, okay, let me go.
With the gorilla?
70th.
Oh, okay.
Like where were you?
Comfortably?
Like, yeah,
Comfortably?
comfortably.
60 to 70th, right where you're at. Like, comfortably where I'm like, he looks a little gas. That's
Yeah.
where I'm going. Because I will not be the first person to go. I will admit that right
You'd
now.
be like, he looks a little gas. You know, walk out there, he's just gonna snatch your head right off of your shoulders.
He might. I don't know his body like that.
I
Like,
might
don't know what he's
engage in
willing to
peace
do.
talks with him.
Here's the, I don't know what this gorilla is willing to do to me to continue like eating bananas and doing like whatever the fuck he does. Like he is probably willing to take it to that fucking level at any moment and rip me in half. It doesn't matter if he's went through 70 already.
He's trying to make it back home to them
I'm gonna be the
coconuts.
10th person. As soon as that 9th person gets mauled, I'm gonna swing from a vine like Tarzan.
We got vines, rocks, twine.
I mean, if the gorilla's killed 70 people before you've gotten up there, chances are you're probably getting got too, right?
Yeah.
If he's killed 70 people, he's making it through the 100.
He
What's
passed
30
his
more?
test.
Ah,
It's
that
70,
30, that
like,
30. Well, this is what I was saying. If you're not formulating while these people are dying, your sacrifices are going to waste, and you're a piece of shit. You have to think of how you're going to kill this beast.
Damn. It's
While
like a
your
raid.
homeboys are
Like,
dying.
or in World of Warcraft.
I'm just thinking dropped
Yeah.
in, bare
12-man
hands.
Our healer's dead.
Black Rock Death.
Our shaman's dead.
Yeah, it's
no.
back, out, bro.
Run.
It's out.
Drop your dummies. Hearthstone.
No, that's great. That's great. I want to get back
Clear
into
the
World of Warcraft
mobs.
so bad.
Yeah, me too. Last time I played, I just got burnt out on the leveling. It was just so...
Dude, trying to get these guys to level high enough just to dungeon is a fucking Herculean labor. Like there's, I'm like, 3 more levels, guys. 3 more levels. We can enter. What is it? Where were we at? I don't even remember.
Well, I mean, we did both realms. So
I don't remember where we were trying to.
We were on the Night Elf Island, but it's also not as fun.
We're trying to get into Wailing
leveling-
Caverns.
Yeah.
We're
leveling
trying to
with
get into
somebody
Wailing
above your
Caverns, bro.
level.
I cannot get them to level high enough to get the Wailing Caverns. Devin, shout out Devin. Devin will level, bro. He will hop on and he will get to level whatever you need him to.
In my own time, not for real.
Yeah, he will, bro. Shout out to him. I mean, they were like, where the dungeons at? It's just
all
the thing
the mobs
is,
we had to kill over and over again.
it's just every time that we started playing WoW, we were playing classic WoW, and I kind of didn't get put on. Like, you have to play the expansions while they're happening. Like, you have to play a Mist to Pandora while it's happening, or you're just gonna be playing classic WoW like with like barely any people. Like most people migrate to those expansions, you know.
Yeah, there was some servers that we were on that were very empty, and that makes the game a little bit easier, but not as fun.
Yeah, because you're trying to like, whenever you're trying to like, you're in those caves and you're trying to dungeon for like a single pickup on a mob, and like everybody just keeps on killing it, and you have to wait there for them
Oh,
to kill
yeah.
a mob. You're like,
I mean, it can get so bad to where you just gotta come
what
back
are y'all
later.
doing over there? What's going on? There's some tension over there. There's some-
You mean
Y'all
Gabe
good?
about to play footsies? Don't worry about us.
I like it. I like it.
gorillas?
I like it.
We're the two gorillas.
Yeah, I'm excited about
2
the-
versus 200.
I'm excited about the new video coming out. Gabe, it's kind of been like your passion project over the couple of weeks. I'm excited. I'm excited for
Yeah,
everybody to see it.
yeah.
I really am. Honestly, like
Whole
it's
video come on.
it's not like the craziest thing, but I feel like it's just
It's something
something a
cool.
little bit to
It's something very
diversify
cool.
other than just sitting us, talking on a couch. Just a little bit more out of me, and hopefully y'all enjoy it too. I'm trying to find more opportunities to do versatile content. It's kind of hard, like being like, what should we do? Like should we venture outside of our niche very far? Like what is too far? Like what isn't? So if y'all have any recommendations on what y'all would like to see from us, they would be appreciated. Comment, and let us know.
I think me and Gabe should get into drawing.
Drawing?
I'm actually drawing is one of the many things I've toyed with actually getting into. Like last time I got the sketchbook and I got this whole entire artist kit.
It takes real deal practice.
Yeah.
Like some people are like more naturally inclined to be better at drawing. Like my sister. My sister's always been like super good at drawing from the time she was young. But like me, like I still draw stick figures, dude. Like,
Yeah.
If I have to draw for something, I'm like, bro.
It's kind of daunting, but at the end of the day, it is just a skill. So it's like
Yeah, it's
you
like
sink
you-
the time and you can get good.
Yep.
It seems like because the people you see like that have like really crazy drawings, you're like, there's no way I could ever.
Oh, dude. I was looking into it whenever I was trying to get into drawing most recently. There's like this one Korean artist, crazy Korean artist. He drew like the most beautiful picture, the most beautiful 3D perspective of like a Batman head. And he did it in like 30 seconds. And
Have you
it's
seen
like-
that picture of the cup of water? I think that was done by this might be wrong, but it was done by the artist who does the One Punch Man.
Oh, I
You know what I'm
haven't
talking
seen
about?
I haven't seen that specifically, but that artist is really
I know they do 3D render some things. And then
That's
kinda-
true. That's true.
But there are some drawings that like sketches that he's done that is like, okay, he's obviously super talented. Like he doesn't.
he's very good.
Like if you see some of the panels, you're like what? Like that big eyeball. I don't know if you ever see that.
I
looks
think
crazy.
that might be a 3D rendering, but it's one of those things where it's kind of hard to tell.
The fact that you have the question is kind of like,
Yeah,
he's like, he
yes,
is that talented,
exactly.
like there are panels where you're like, the fact that you're like, man, did he draw that, or that is good.
Anio Asano he's the guy who drew Goodnight Pun Pun. He did a lot of interesting stuff where he would take pictures, turn them black and white, but he would use them as a background, but he would also ink over it with like extra details to like make it kind of like,
Oh, that's cool.
kind of blur the lines. And then he would also use Blender to make like 3D, like background objects like fans and stuff, like little stuff like this. He would
Bro.
just throw them in there.
How have we not talked about this manga yet?
What?
Good Night Poon Poon.
Oh yeah. No,
What
I don't
the
know. It's great.
Gabe, you can attest, right?
Good night, Boom Boom. Yeah.
Amazing.
Have you read it all?
I haven't read it all now.
Okay.
How far did you get?
I have the first volume. I actually just
Okay.
got the first
Okay.
physical volume.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, it took a while for Dylan, because Dylan was on it way before me. It took a while for me to be put onto it. Just, not only because of the name, I was like, that just doesn't really sound to it. Like, I can't really tell, what it's about. Like, it's not too obvious. Like, I'm not too... But whenever I read it, and then the main character, obviously, is represented as a bird. Like, kind of like a small bird person. And you're like, this is kind of weird. Then you read it, and you're like, wow, this is, like, some of the most heart-wrenching, like, real shit I've ever read in my life. It does get to that point, like, where I hold it. There's very few things that I hold on a level to where I'm like, I read it and I'm like, that really makes, because like I read things, I'm like, oh, that's good, like I like how they did that. But there's a few times where I read something and it genuinely makes me feel something, where I'm like, damn, where I like kind of like not recoil, but like sit there and like kind of like reread the past couple, reread the panels again. And I'm like, damn,
It's the definition of a slow burn, especially because the beginning is more slow because he's kind of like recreating how like your childhood feels like it takes up a bigger proportion of your life than like the last 4 years of your life is a much smaller proportion of your life. So like he kind of mirrors how you actually experience time, and that is definitely one of the series where when you finish it and then you look back with the perspective, it's like it shifts your whole understanding of everything. It is very, very good, and it really, the ending for me like tied everything
Yeah.
together, very satisfying, and instantly wanted to reread it. I gotta reread it.
I love the shots where it shows like the real Poon Poon, you know, like where it
Yes.
drops the bird persona, and like it's in kind of especially like traumatic or emotional moments where you see like his actual like
Get glimpses of it,
his
Yeah.
actual like body and and it does a really, like I said, it does one of the best jobs I've ever seen, like describing childhood and like boyhood and like
Yeah.
like having like your first crush, like interacting with like your dad. It's just I haven't read some that's captured some of those more nostalgic feelings so well, and that is one of the ones that like even if you're not into like slice of life mangas, like I would recommend. It's as close to a 10 out of 10 that you could get, honestly.
It's like an anti slice of life too. Is the kind of how they pitch it, because it's like kind of like not makes fun of, but it's like a play on the slice of life. Like it kind of turns it on its head.
Greek tragedy ass story.
Yeah,
Like,
genuinely.
it is. It's great.
Super good.
Gabe, when you get the chance, bro, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect all of the volumes.
That and Berserk, man. Those are two things that I'm genuinely excited for you to catch up on.
Yeah.
Cause it's like the dialogue. Cause there's honestly so much of Berserk that you haven't read. That like, I'm like, and this is kind of the same for One Piece too. Like I'm just like genuinely so excited to have some of these conversations. That like, I've only like as cringy as it sounds, I could have with people like online. Because no one I really know is super into One Piece until obviously recently. But
You gotta catch up on Poon Poon too.
yeah. I think
finish
I
it.
was only on chapter 70 something.
Yeah.
70. I was on the 7th volume.
Mm-hmm.
7th volume. So.
Dev,
and
you've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
Yeah.
What did you think about the last season?
Sheesh. That last
you know
episode was
the anime is
insane.
serious when. Well, I would say like you're watching the vending machine anime. I was about to say the anime is fucking fire when you get Devin to watch it.
Yeah, no, for real.
was
No,
watching
I
the
watch
vending
very
machine.
like niche animes, I guess you could say, but yeah, for the most part, if something's good,
You wouldn't really
I'll
say
sit
you're
into
like
it.
you're into anime though, would you? Like you say you watch some that are good.
I'll say I'm into it, but I won't say like I'm a hardcore like. I don't even know how
Yeah,
to
I
describe
mean,
it,
even
but like y'all
well, even
read
I
manga
consider
and
myself
stuff.
not necessarily like a hardcore. Like even as crazy as it sounds, like there's a bunch of series that I love, and there's like I'm susceptible to watching new, but like I'm not someone who's just like I need to watch a new anime. Like I need to read a new manga now. If someone recommends it to
Interesting.
me, like I'll definitely check it out, but I just don't search that really out. Maybe that's just a problem with media in general, because like I have a bad time like looking for new things.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Do y'all have any recommendations, like break out of that habit of just being so closed-minded in what you watch and read?
Bro,
Yeah,
You just gotta find it.
You have to jump out there.
Yeah,
You
I'm
have
always
to.
on the hunt.
You have to
Yeah.
be willing, especially with like manga too, or like anime.
Yeah.
You just have to be willing to sit down and be like, all right, this is 20 minutes. I could potentially give this 20 minutes. I could potentially find my next favorite thing.
Yep.
Just being comfortable, and also like just getting in the mindset of not going into it being like, oh, I know nothing about this, so it's like immediately unappealing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know, just finding the threads that you appreciate and similar themes to other things that you appreciate. I have trouble finding like current age anime that's like really hitting that sweet spot for me.
The most popular one recently, I think, that has gotten like that buzz where I've been like, people really just want me to watch Solo Leveling, but I just couldn't get into it. It's just,
Nope. I am a solo leveling denier. I will continue to deny solo leveling. I sat down and watched the whole entire first season in one day. This was like far past, like season 2 had already like ended already.
Yeah.
It's just not that good. It's really not. And it's like we had this conversation before. It's like
Yeah.
if you have good enough animation, people will watch anything. The strongest portion for me of Solo Leveling season 1 is before everything happens. Whenever they walk into that like kind of grave site and they're like, oh, what's going on here? You know.
It seems essentially to me like Solo Leveling is just like a power fantasy. Like you want to self-insert as like the main character. Like, I mean, because that's basically what it's Solo Leveling. It's kind of in the name, you know. It's like self-insert your cool badass original character.
There's a place for that.
Yeah.
I have a recommendation. I meant to like mention this like all the way back in the first episode, but I just never got around to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been watching to go to sleep. Actually, Delicious in Dungeon. It's an anime. It's on Netflix. Kay knows about it.
I didn't know about it.
It's
My
really
girlfriend-
cool because there are no stakes. Nobody. If you
There's
die,
like
if you die, you get resurrected.
I remember
There's-
something with like a dragon, and that was like their plot. Because his sister, the guy.
Yes, they're going to go resurrect their sister who was eaten by a dragon.
It's a bad fucking show.
No, it's not. Wait. Let me lay it out. This
I'll let you
is
speak
this is
first.
not an adventure show. This is not a plot show. This is what the show is. Every episode, they're going into a new level, and there's monsters in this dungeon. It's like a video game dungeon essentially, but it's not. It's a real fantasy world, and they kill and eat new monsters and cook them in new ways every episode, and that's it. That's all they do. And they're looking for his sister and the dragon, but like. That's just
There
an
is an
excuse.
overarching plot. It's just not good.
It's not that it's not good. It's just not.
I do like
It's
the
just not
animation.
that. It's not that
It's
heavy.
not the focus.
It's not the focus. The
I do
focus
like
is
the. That's the only part I do like is never that little goblin short cave dwelling.
I love
fucker
that guy. Yeah.
Is like making like he's like, oh, this is ingredient is for this, and like it's
Exactly,
interesting to
yep.
watch, and like it's visually appealing.
Yeah.
Like it's like my girlfriend liked to watch it while we ate until I was like, dude, I don't want to watch them eat bug guts, man. It's kind of
It's great.
throwing the McChicken off. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen it, Gabe?
Delicious Dungeon? No, I haven't seen it. My girl has watched that. Recommendation I'll throw out there, Dora Eudoro.
Dude,
Yes.
I'm not a denier, but it's just the full 3D animation kind of threw me off a little bit. It's kind of like the first episode of Chainsaw Man.
It's like dropping down to 30 FPS from playing 60
Yeah,
FPS. Your eyes just need some time to get used
I
to
know
it.
for a fact that I need to open my mind and just watch it because I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, it's very.
But then
good.
again, that can also be a lead because it's another controversial take. Demon Slayer, man. Demon Slayer is probably one of the most overhyped pieces of media in the past 10 years.
Well, it's
Demon
for
Slayer's
people. It's for getting people into anime.
I'm not saying it isn't. I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm not saying it's bad. But I'm just saying the animation carries greatly. The visuals
mean.
are what it's eye candy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I feel about it. There's just not a lot that drew me to the characters, I guess. Like, again, it's probably just a me thing. And, like, I also have a thing where it's like, when people rant and rave about something so much, I almost have, like, a negative bias against it, where I'm like, it can't be that good. So whenever you go into watching something with the it can't be that good mindset, like, I feel like I kind of set myself up for a bad time. It's something I'm trying to get out of the habit of. But Demon Slayer I genuinely did not like.
Well, it's
Demon Slayer
derivative
is
of
good.
other shonens, but like, if you don't want to watch 800 episodes of Naruto or something like that, and you want to watch something, and you like want to get into shonen, and it's modern and it looks beautiful, and the plot is good enough, especially because if you've watched 800 episodes of like Naruto, Demon Slayer's not going to do it. It's not going to scratch the same itch, but if you're getting into it, that's a great first step.
Just wait till my goat comes back. It's gonna
Who dat?
clear all this modern shit out. The Wit remake, man. I feel like it's gonna knock that stigma off One Piece, where it's like it's too old, it's too long to watch. I feel like it's gonna fix that problem from the original. Because I think they are doing is it like 300 minutes for the first season.
Yeah.
Which it's not necessarily like the shortest thing, but when you can, I think kind of that was the purpose of this remake, was to reintroduce it to a new audience, pace better to where you're not having to watch 1,200 episodes.
One Piece.
One Piece was the go. I did watch
Yeah.
One Piece. The thing about One Piece, the Wit remake, I'm confused on what it's gonna lead up to, how far it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Before they're just like, okay, we don't need to make this anymore. I think until time skip, but even post time skip pacing is abysmal. If honestly, it gets worse. Arguably, like I said, arguably the fight pacing and stuff in the anime gets worse. You know, so.
Sheesh.
Well, if it makes money, I'm sure they'll continue to do it until the end.
But you gotta work. Like, you gotta think about these voice actors though. Luffy's voice actor isn't. She's not particularly young. You know what I mean?
Are they doing a different voice actor for
same one.
Luffy for?
Same one.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, and this kind of the same thing for Goku. The voice actor for Goku. I think they're in their 80s.
That's gonna be rough. That's a long time. I don't think Netflix even cares. They're probably just like, we have the rights. We have a good studio. Let's go. Let's see what happens. I mean, because like that's obviously something that people are gonna be watching for potentially generations. So if you can get in on that early, I mean, that's just very lucrative. So that's how I'm viewing it from like a business perspective.
I wonder what the deal. I don't know what's the parent company of like who owns One Piece. Is it just
Shueisha.
Yeah, so I wonder what the deal they have with the One Piece IP. Because like it seems like everything One Piece is just instant Netflix now since the live action.
They clearly ponied.
Because they also have a merchandising to any like I think for any toy, like of I don't know like how that does, but like they have like an exclusive merchandising toy deal.
Well, Shueisha is like has a monopoly on manga in Japan, and that means over here too.
Sheesh.
Essentially, they do Weekly Shonen Jump, all the big magazines, and then Kodansha is like their only competitor, and they're probably not really a close second.
We remember that Kodansha.
Yeah, Kodansha
Fuck
rant.
Kodansha.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, no. Man, you know who is
Slipper fighter,
You know
bro.
who's what studio is surprisingly keeping my making me excited is Studio Gaga, dude.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they can just keep releasing chapters.
Yeah, I mean just like visually, like
They're good when they release them.
vibe-wise. Yeah, I think they're nailing. Unfortunately, I wish that it would be more frequent. But like, if it has to be 8 months, 3 chapters every 8 months, for it to be like this, then whatever. At least we're getting it at all.
Yeah, like I said, it's so close to the end. I hope they can lock in and finish it out. But it looks good. At least it looks good. But I mean, damn, we gotta get. At this rate is just really not tenable. Like Koji Mori's gonna be dead. So
He's in his what 50s, late 50s, 60s.
yeah, I think he's in his late 50s, early 60s, and it's just like at this pace, it's just not realistic.
For perspective, Berserk started being serialized in '89, right?
Yep.
So that's quite a bit of time,
It's a little bit of time.
and I'm assuming they're roughly the same age.
Yeah, about. Yeah, because they went to school together, so I imagine.
Oh man, Are y'all gonna go see the Supergirl movie too?
Mm-mm.
No, I think I'm gonna skip out on it.
Nope,
Yeah,
it got bad reviews.
Nope, it got bad reviews.
Got bad reviews, so I'm not wasting my money. I mean, I'm already not interested in DC stuff.
Yeah, true.
Those characters have been going on for far too long, in my opinion.
Just end them.
Yes.
I mean, they're not going to end them, but that's my whole. It's one of my issues with like the DC Marvel is that the characters are treated like IPs, like to just continue.
I mean, they basically are. I mean,
it's to continue perpetually. It's a perpetual machine where it's just like they pump these characters out, and it's like okay,
2009, yeah.
we're getting. You'll get 100 versions of this character right here.
I'm kind of excited to see like even now it's hitting me really bad, like, and I love, obviously the source material and the movies themselves, but like it really hit me when Robert Downey Jr. got casted as Doctor Doom. That's whenever it kind of really hit me. I was like, all right, like something's getting milked here, and I'm not a fan of it. And I think it might be me. Like, it's getting milked, bro. Mm-hmm. Honestly, and it's unfortunate because I do like some of the Tom Holland Spider-Man films.
Yeah.
I like those. I like obviously the Iron Man movies. I like some of the Captain America movies. But it's just whenever they make these big engagement like movies, like where it's like you can tell that they leave like little sections in the movie for you to stand up and like clap and like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's
Well,
the
the-
kind of stuff I'm just not into really.
I try to find it real quick, but I'll have to throw it up in post. But there is a Justice League comic that I am interested in reading. For some reason, the name David Crowley is coming to mind, but I'm not sure if that's correct. But it's a pretty self-contained story, and it goes to, I think, kind of like World War, like throughout history, and it's like a big crisis event that they're fucking with. Yeah, the art style looks really cool though, and this guy was all about like reining it back in from like the 90s and 80s whenever the comic book art style was just getting like a little too crazy, a little too over, too like violent and edgy, and like the women were drawn ridiculous. And so he just kind of like reined it all in and made it look like, I don't know, just very neat. It's the guy who like made the art style for the Batman animated TV series. It's that guy. So I'm interested in that. Maybe that'll be my first real foray into anything superhero comic book related.
Yeah, it's just kind of like any type of media to.
I don't want to be dumb. Is Wolverine DC?
No.
No.
Wolverine is not
X-Men.
DC.
It's for the X-Men, which is a Marvel team.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I'm excited for that Wolverine game. I'm not
Me
gonna
too.
lie.
I'm really excited.
I'm like super excited. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
that's not DC related, so I didn't want to bring it up.
No,
I
that
mean,
is-
it's fit. I gotta pick up the big P5, man.
Dang.
P5's a necessity in the next year.
Yeah,
honestly,
I'd say
like
so.
with
Yeah.
the GTA 6 and I don't see the exclusives stopping here. So
What's crazy is the next generation is coming pretty soon. I mean, not too long. There's gonna be.
I imagine
PlayStation
by
6.
2028 they're gonna be. It's
PlayStation 5.5.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna.
5.5.
I genuinely don't know if we're getting another like real Xbox console.
It's already been confirmed what the next Xbox console is.
Like a
What is
PC.
It's
That's-
essentially like a.
It's the reason, it's been speculated. It's the reason why PlayStation is pulling all future exclusives
Right.
from Steam.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's essentially going to be a Windows capable.
Yeah.
Like Xbox.
Yeah,
It's-
Xbox is basically gonna be a computer now.
blends the line between like PC and
Can't wait to see
console.
the price on that thing. You seen the Steam?
The
The
Steam
Steam
machine,
Deck,
yeah.
shit.
The Steam machine's like, what is it like? Base like 10 or is it
It's like
30?
It's like 10, 20 something,
Yeah,
and
like
then if you
10,
want it with a controller and the 2 terabyte
If
edition,
you want
it's
to play
like
it, you gotta pay.
1300.
You gotta pay
if you want to have like more than 5 games on it. Like,
Yeah, I'm
you
on a
gotta-
quest right now to get me a PS5 Pro, and let me tell you, that thing's not looking good.
No, what is it? Is it price wise or just availability?
That thing's $900.
What?
$900.
Schmeckle.
Second hand,
900
yeah,
bagel?
schmeckles. It's schmeckles.
Wow.
900
Get it right.
schmeckles.
Stupid. But anyways, yeah, no, I'm trying to track down a good. I'm trying to scheme on just acquiring this PlayStation 5 Pro because
possible.
I can't. I'm such a quality freak where it's like I
upgrade-
need to be on
Upgrade your
the
PC
best.
at that point.
Well, GTA is not coming
Yeah, I
to
was gonna say,
PC,
GTA is
so
only
it's
gonna
like
be console.
it's going to be
What?
a year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a year, and then we're talking about all of the PlayStation exclusives that are no longer coming to PC.
Yeah.
We got the Wolverine game. I'm waiting on Naughty Dog's next game, even though that got a lot of hate. It's like Heretic, the Intergalactic Prophet.
Wait,
what is
wait,
it
but
about?
I don't. Wait, we'll go back.
I have faith in Naughty Dog though. Like
I have full faith in Naughty Dog.
It's Xbox and
So-
PlayStation.
So this is what happened with GTA 5. It basically took, if I'm not mistaken, it took a year to 2 years for them to port it on the PC.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about here? This
So-
is outrageous. What?
No, this is how
I
it's
mean,
been.
that's just
Come
what
to
they.
consoles.
I don't know. It takes them forever to port it over to PC.
Damn.
I don't know. It's just the way it's always been, and they've already confirmed that it's not going to be
Damn.
dropped on PC.
That okay.
So like you have to have a console to play it when it first drops.
That's so.
They've also
buns.
already confirmed
Yeah.
the first month or two is going to be only single player, no
Like,
online.
I mean, that's kind of like that's.
That's
Fine.
expected,
I'm
but-
fine with that.
But that's bonds.
But
Man.
still, yeah,
no
no.
PC.
So it's going to be the same thing as GTA 5.
So you only had fucking 13 years.
You know, you only had fucking plenty of time. Like
PlayStation's always been the place for exclusives, though.
I agree.
That's
Besides maybe,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
easily.
standing
There's
on that.
No
besides
competition.
maybe
obviously.
Halo. Halo is
Not even.
Halo won
Say,
for- Halo won for
Halo
free.
and Gears of War had their run,
Yeah.
but now it's
But
done for.
The last good Halo game was how fucking long ago? Like,
Halo
Because I'm not even counting Halo 4. We're not even gonna say that.
Halo
That's a
3
good-
was the
that
last-
was horrible.
was the last
Halo
Halo
3
game
was
to
the
me.
last good Halo game.
Honestly, the other couple.
Reach.
Oh yeah, Reach too. Anything.
Yeah,
Bungie-
Reach is obviously Reach.
Bungie, whenever Bungie stopped making the games, that's whenever Halo ended for me. Honestly, it's just the vibe of if Halo never felt the same after Bungie wasn't working on it.
Yeah.
It just never did.
And then
was
yeah,
never in
after
on
Gears
Halo
2,
stuff.
Gears 2
Yep.
was peak, and then
I
Gears
loved
3
all the
was
Gears
just
of War
horrible.
games. I love all the Gears of War games, especially the Ultimate.
I'll say they're all
Edition.
playable, but like in terms of like what you want for an exclusive, it's not.
Past
not
a certain
what it is.
point, like at least multiplayer wise, that's all I can really speak to. Like they're not changing up a whole lot. But that's the point of
Yeah.
Gears is like it's pretty simple. There's only like a couple guns. Yeah, Gears is awesome. We actually need to play some Gears.
I'm excited. I'll buy Game Pass right now just to play Ultimate Edition.
I'm
Yeah, Ultimate
excited
Edition
for.
for sure.
Have y'all seen the trailer for E-Day?
Yeah, was it
No.
a remake of the first one? Or is
No,
it a
it's
prequel?
not.
It's a
It's
prequel.
I think it's a brand new thing.
It's a prequel, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hyped for it. I'm
Yeah,
hyped.
they're in civilian clothes.
His name Marcus Phoenix. I think.
Wait, what are you
Yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about?
Marcus Phoenix.
The Gears of War. It's like E-Day.
Oh,
or
E-Day,
something
E-Day,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it does look
Sorry,
pretty
my bad,
cool.
my bad. The new Gears game.
Oh, but back on the Heretic, I'm hyped. Any new Naughty Dog IP, like I'm cool. Yeah,
I'm
gonna
excited.
check it out.
Dog.
I'm still holding hope that we get another part to The Last of Us.
Well, part 3 was supposed to happen, but I genuinely don't know because part 2 came out like 2020, 2021. So if part 3 was dropping, like it would be soon. Like it would be in the vicinity. Like we would start to be hearing about it now, and I feel like we're not. You know what I mean?
No, I'm holding out.
I mean, the
full
story
steel.
is coming.
It was
set
never.
up.
just had the
It's
TV
set up
show.
in the
So
story.
my uncle works at Naughty
Yeah,
Dog.
but it's not the. It was never like oh, The Last of Us 3 is a thing. There's some extra footage in the grounded, like behind the scenes, where Neil Druckmann was saying that he was toying with concepts for a part 3. There's like a mention of like a group tucked away in like a valedictorian style house.
They leave it open like for a sequel in the story.
Yeah.
Now, not on light spoiler warning, but not with Ellie, of course. Like, she's probably not going to play a big role in the next game, unless I'm tripping.
I can't see. There's no way that Ellie isn't, because you don't have The Last of Us without Ellie.
Well, she's going to be in there, but there's 2 other characters that I think they were potentially setting up as like leading the next game.
I don't think they would
could be
do Abby as
No.
like leading the next game,
Well,
because that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, Abby and the little boy. So that
Girl. That's a girl.
okay, yeah, that could be the.
Damn, like a Telltale Walking Dead style thing where Lee died.
They left that open because they went off on that boat, so they left that open. I mean,
Bro, Last of Us 3 starts up. You start the game as Ellie. You're gonna be like, oh man.
I like the game because
Part
part
start off
2.
as Ellie. She's gonna die in the first 10
Yeah.
minutes like Joel.
Yeah, but you know that they were making a multiplayer for part 2, and they
It's
were like
unfortunate we
they
never
were
got
deep
that.
into it, and they scrapped it. And it
They
was a
should
big
have
deal.
never scrapped that.
I feel like
It's
2
unfortunate.
was mixed, but overall it was received well.
It's a fucking phenomenal game.
It is a masterpiece, and it is an underrated gem.
Yeah.
Overhated, underrated gem.
Oh, I wouldn't say underrated. I would not say The Last of Us Part 2 is underrated.
Oh, it's extremely.
Oh,
hated.
dude, the
Yeah.
conversation online about it, everybody and their mother hates it.
It's so
it's all
toxic.
about
So
the.
that-
It's so
but-
toxic.
People
It's crazy.
can't stand whenever people introduce a kind of like a deeper theme into the story, and I don't know.
What?
It's-
It ain't self-insert male protagonist. You know, I get it. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. It's
100% good.
very toxic conversation for like no real reason. Like if you play the game, it's not even like the only really controversial thing that they do is kill Joel like in the first 10 minutes. But like,
Sheesh.
We're talking about like an hour. It's like an hour and 30 minutes.
yep.
Yeah.
After it's in the intro, but yeah, I mean, it's a great game.
What a good intro to
Okay, what do you think is a better intro, God of War Ragnarok or The Last of Us Part 2?
Last of Us Part 2. Easy. They're it's like to a point where they're not comparable, and
I know
the Ragnarok is kind of like huge scale, two huge dudes fighting, destroying stuff, and Last of Us Part 2 intro is
More
it's
emotional.
intimate.
It's emotional, more intimate.
The worlds that Naughty Dog builds are insane. It's like The Last of Us is one of those games where I genuinely stop and I'm just like looking at the environment. Their environmental storytelling, amazing. It's just 101. There's nothing
The first one
like
was
it.
great. Like I said, I never got around to playing the second one, but
The second one is so good.
I've seen enough about it. But I just know like everything that happens. I'm like I don't even really care about playing, all that too much. I mean,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I was kind of, I thought that there was like like a small pocket that hated it.
No.
But
No, that pocket
I
was-
honestly thought
was
that it was
huge.
overall received positively.
No,
not at least where I go looking. It's
Yeah.
so toxic. It's like
I was gonna say I hear a lot of good things about 1, and I've never heard anyone talk shit about 1, but 2, I've heard people didn't like the story change of it.
part 1 is amazing.
If you talk shit about one, I think you're wrong. I think you might be wrong about things.
It's so quick too. Like you can beat it easily in 2 days.
Yeah.
The first game, and it's so good.
Sheesh.
But yeah,
I've heard it described as the perfect mix between beauty and brutality, and I like whenever things have that contrast.
That first one was great, man. I'm just rethinking. I need to replay it soon. Maybe I'll replay it and then give the second one a fair shot.
yeah. I want to play the remake of the first game and then remake of the second game. That would be
Is
a
a remake of the second one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no,
Like
it's
a remaster in a sense,
Is it
yeah.
remastered of the second?
Because it posted on the Steam, yeah.
It's been out for 6 years now.
Because they got re-released.
Okay, it's a
for-
remaster, but they just upped the resolution.
Yeah, all they did was
And
just
it's-
Oh, okay,
they-
I was like remake. I was like, damn.
Naughty Dog doesn't release a lot of games, right? They got to milk what they got.
The Last of Us. Fucking.
They've got Naughty-
Super Edition.
They've got Last of Us.
How many times
Nathan
did they
Drake.
release? How many times did they release the last?
Like
Three?
5,
3 or 4?
maybe like 4
PS3.
times.
First game?
Yeah.
The first game 3 times. The second game 2 times.
But they also, the most recent release that they did was a complete edition. They've re-released it not that long ago.
Oh sure, yeah. Well,
Sheesh.
The complete edition.
Yeah,
I thought it
The
was complete the
complete
first
edition.
fucking time.
which is kind of online. It kind of put a lid on like the part 3 kind of being a thing. It's almost kind of like this is them coming out and confirming that they're
oh,
not
you don't think
doing
there's going to be a
anything
part 3?
Oh no, I hope that there's a part 3.
Okay.
I pray for a part 3, but
Realistically, though, do you think because of how the second one was
well,
received, that they'll-
it's
do you think maybe they had like an overarching story planned, and they were like, well, we can't do that because everybody hated it.
It made good money though. Like, it wasn't Ghost of Tsushima level. I think like the first one, but it made really good money.
well, I mean they after the second game they immediately went to go make a show. So
Yeah,
but
that's
the
what I was saying. They're
concern
probably focused on the show. more
the
than
concern
anything
is that they might be turning more towards the show, like Neil Druckmann's direction with The Last of Us. But you know how unfortunate it would be to
Yeah.
get the story continued through the show.
Through the show, that would
Jesus
suck.
Christ.
That would suck. Come on, man.
I don't
What are we
think-
doing here?
That
This
would
is
be
your
a
video game director.
That'd be a
dude.
very bold move. I'm curious to see what they do with the God of War live action. So they casted Thor, the guy who played Thor, as Kratos. Have you seen the picture?
I
The
don't-
screenshot
I've seen a picture. I'm not sure if it's the one.
with him, Atreus pulling back the bow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen a
Like,
picture of
the
the
guy
guy.
looking
Pretty
Kratos
good.
is like hunched over.
I don't think
Bro,
I've seen
hot
this.
take: Kratos would never hunch over like that. Kratos would have sat there like this and fucking ate that shit. He just sat there and fucking ate that. I don't know how to explain the Kratos crouching over like that is out of character. That was funny. I don't know, it's just funny.
There was actually a clause in the contract whenever, because he was in Mortal Kombat 9, there's like a clause in the contract where they couldn't have Kratos be unmanly. Like, he had to be thugged out the whole entire
yeah,
time.
it's like you couldn't they couldn't like make the joke out of him or like make him die in like a super like violent way because like anything that would be like
Well, not it die in like a demasculating way. Like they have the babalities where they shrink the characters.
Yeah.
and everybody else, they like throw their hands up, fall on the floor, you know.
Well, there's another one where it's, I forgot who. I think it's Rain. Rain has a fatality where he traps your head in water and you drown. Like everybody else is like freaking out because he's like looking around, he's like dies.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't, his head doesn't blow up like everybody else. He just kind of like dies, and it's like that's like some fucking Vin Diesel, The Rock shit. Like in my contract, I cannot lose. Like, bro, you're such a
Did
weenie.
they delist 2018 God of War from Steam, or can I play that still on
You
Steam?
can play that still.
Okay. They're just not gonna going forward. They're not gonna be putting them on Steam.
Yeah, no.
Damn,
It's
dude, I thought we were
unfortunate.
entering a new fucking era of like all the PlayStation exclusive shit was coming over to Steam, but
Yeah, and then Microsoft
sucks.
was like, oh, let's just make a monopoly. And fucking take
well,
it.
I mean, they're doing, I think, the best business move is
Yeah, kind of like mixing the PC gaming with.
yeah, blurring the lines. I mean,
Yeah.
because that's what everybody's been asking for is essentially what the Steam console is, but that thing is $1,025.
Just
so,
said it.
yeah.
Yeah. Any finishing thoughts we have up here?
Hell no.
I
Any
love,
wants?
I love the Beatles. I love that single "Hey Jude" by Paul McCartney. That's a great song, and I was just thinking about.
Thanks
that.
for all the engagement for the past couple days. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it.
love the
If you have any suggestion on any type of content or any show, movie that you recommend us to watch, or any type of support or engagement or comment is always appreciated. And also, go to w.gg with code LaurenLogic for 10% off a tub of.
Get that
That's
tub.
energy
10%
drinks out.
off, man.
Review coming soon.
And with that, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.